everybody, welcome to my first Halloween tutorial. Woo woo! Yep, I love this time of year. My Frightorials are back, and as you can see, I've been in the wars. Gone for a bit of an animal attack. I even attacked my shirt, ripped off an old shirt and everything, and just did that. And I hope you liked my little intro where I was doing a bit of running around and everything. I thought it would be a bit cool and everything. And I like doing intros like that because it adds a little bit of mystery to the look. So if you want to see how to get this look, then please keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be starting off with is some liquid latex. I've just got a little bit on a sponge that I don't really use anymore, and I'm going to apply it in areas that I want it. So like on my cheek for some scratches, and then for a little couple of cuts and stuff. Okay, so while all that's drying, I'm gonna move on to my eye makeup. So I'm first of all gonna be taking my I Love Stage Essence Eye Primer and just priming my lid. And then I'm gonna be using the Makeup Revolution Flawless palettes. And I'm pretty much going to be doing like my everyday eye makeup for this. So I'm going to be taking this light shade here and dusting that all over the lid. And then I'm going to be taking the black shade and applying that into the crease. I'm just going to be taking my usual Barry M liquid liner to line my top lid. And today I'm actually not going to be curling my lashes, so I'm going to go straight in with some mascara. Just on my lower waterline, I'm going to be taking this reddish orange because I want my eyes to look really irritated. So I will be doing some more stuff under my eye a little bit later on when I've put my foundation on and everything, but this is just going to help start off with. And I've also added a few cuts here because to go with like where the blood is on my t-shirt. Okay, and just wait for that to dry, and when you think you've got enough layers, that's when you can start picking it apart and making it into wounds. Okay, so now we're going to go over this with some foundation. Now, it might not look like it's fully dry, but it is. It's just a little bit tacky. That's all it is, and that's all I want. So I'm just going to be taking a palish foundation and applying this all over my face. Okay, so now I'm actually not too fussed if it looks patchy. That's the kind of effect that I'm going for, because I'm not going to be applying concealer or powder or anything like that. So what I'm actually going to do, now these bits of liquid latex are actually quite dry on my face, I'm just going to go ahead and pick at them and put a bit of a hole in them. Now, I am actually using tweezers to do this. You can use a spatula as well. Don't go using scissors or anything. You need to be as safe as possible when you're doing this. And when you're doing this, be really, really careful so that you're not pulling and irritating the skin as well. So now I'm going to move on to filling in the wounds, and what I'm actually going to be doing is just taking a bit of my micellar cleansing water onto a paintbrush and dabbing that into, first of all, my red face paint. These are by Snazaroo and they are great for sensitive skin, and they are actually also kids face paints, so that's also a bonus. And I'm just going to fill in all my wounds. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking a black face paint just to give it that extra little bit of depth. So moving on to around my eyes and everything, I'm going to be using my ever so useful Vivo Colourblock palette. This is the one that I only ever use for aspects. I'm going to be taking this light red shade to start off with, just going under my eye. Just going to go for the darker one, deepen it up a little bit. Okay, so for around the wounds, I'm going to be taking two colours. I'm going to be taking a peachy shade and then an off, like a very dusky pink shade. I'm going to start with the peachy shade to start off with. Just on a fluffy brush and just go around the edges. And then I'm just going to go in with my dusky pink shade and just go around the edges again. Okay, so now for my favourite part, we're going to move on to the fake blood. So I had to go making my own fake blood. And it came out okay. I used granulated sugar instead of corn syrup, and unfortunately it didn't dissolve as well as I wanted it to. So it looks a little bit like jam, but that's actually quite good because it gives you that coagulated blood effect. So I'm going to be taking a Q-tip, cotton bud, whatever you want to call it, and I'm just going to be using this to put the blood into the wounds. So then I'm just going to apply my lip colour. I am going to be applying a bright lip, but I'm going to be messing it up. So now I'm just going to apply my wig. You can have any hair colour for this one. I'm going to be using my blonde wig that I've used in a couple of tutorials before. So, and I've just put it in a ponytail. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this. Okay, so that was the tutorial. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you're excited for the rest of the Frightorials, let me know in the comments below because I know I am. I am absolutely determined to do more than 3 this year because I only managed to do 3 last year. I'm determined to do more. So, yeah. If there's any particular look that you guys want to see, just let me know in the comments down below. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Stay beautiful, stay awesome, and I shall see you all soon. Bye!